When you understand your moon sign, you understand your deepest needs. Can you imagine how much easier it would be to relate to your loved ones if you could understand how they operated subconsciously and instinctually? The moon is the most vulnerable part of us. I believe that it's through the moon that we connect to the divine. I believe this is where we store the deepest of emotions: love, loyalty, and sacrifice. What emotional cause you would sacrifice your life for can be found in your moon sign. If you want to understand anyone in your life deeply and intimately, get to know their moon sign. Their sun sign can be obvious, but their moon sign is oftentimes far more hidden. Because the moon work in astrology is so incredibly complex, I only have time to give you one example to show you how the moon can contribute so much to your life. I'm going to talk about the Scorpio moon. And if you don't personally have a Scorpio moon, or if you don't know of anyone who does, I want you to think about any one of these well-known people with a Scorpio moon while I talk about it. Placido Domingo, Steven Spielberg, Bono, Nelson Mandela, Nostradamus, Georgia O'Keeffe, Mark Zuckerberg, Rembrandt, Jimmy Fallon, Melinda Gates, Harry Houdini, Miles Davis, Shaquille O'Neal, Isadora Duncan, and Francis Ford Coppola. People with Scorpio moons are incredibly aware of mankind's emotional complexity. They would fall on their own sword to save yours if they loved you. To say they are intuitively perceptive is an understatement. They have the most brilliant X-ray vision straight into your heart. It's not possible to hide your feelings from them. They have an ability to heal themselves and others by being born with this deep emotional depth that others just never quite develop. I really admire their ability to walk straight into the heart of darkness and awaken the world with all of their discoveries. What does a Scorpio moon person need to truly thrive in a relationship? First, they need intense emotional honesty and trust. They demand undying loyalty. They must develop deeply meaningful emotional bonds, and they'll reject superficial expressions. They have a powerful ability to control their emotions. They are the quintessential poker face. They operate with an all-or-nothing attitude, never willing to live in the gray area. This is because when they're truly invested in a cause, a person, or a project, they feel every emotion inside the experience so intensely that they become exposed and unraveled. So they're not willing to undo themselves for just anyone. You must earn a position to sit at their loyal inner circle to see the unveiling of their heart. When undeveloped, Scorpio moons show their shadow side by sabotaging the very thing they most desire: a transformational emotional connection with another person. They do this by keeping themselves so emotionally controlled that they reveal nothing from the heart. They become immovable and icy cold. When unhealthy Scorpio moons are emotionally unfulfilled, they gravitate into isolation and their true calling is squandered. What is the Scorpio moon's highest calling? To make an intense impact that forces mankind to emotionally evolve. That's how I would sum that up. For one reason or another, a Scorpio moon's life will require profound emotional courage to survive it. It's often their quest for deeper connectedness that makes them develop into renowned leaders in their field or in their partnerships. And it's through the gift of understanding other people that can make the most meaning out of their life. Spiritually evolved Scorpio moons can literally transform the world. They have an unflappable integrity in their cause. They are impeccably honest, and they have a solid sense of right and wrong. You want an enlightened Scorpio moon on your side, for they will profess their undying loyalty to you, their family, their home, their country, their personal quest, and God. Each moon sign has its own unique emotional pathway into its highest possible evolution. No two moon signs are alike. And while we only looked at one sign today, it's so fascinating to discover your own moon sign and understand how it shapes your own life. I have found that when I've met another person with my same moon sign, it's impossible not to love them immediately. I'd love to help you discover the unique blueprint that lies deep within your heart, deep within your moon sign.